At the headquarters, we're constantly trying to come up with newer ways of using MojoPack, both in the consumer space as well as the enterprise space. Today, let us talk about how some of the enterprises are using MojoPack. A large outsourced customer support company in the Midwest is using MojoPack the following way. This company has a lot of at-home professionals, temporary employees, as well as remote employees. Previously, before MojoPack, the only way in which these employees were given software applications as well as corporate data was by giving them a laptop each. This was turning out to be extremely expensive, as well as the deployment process was very painful. With MojoPack, this company created a golden corporate image containing all the applications, data, as well as settings that are required for every employee in the company. And this golden image was made available via software download over a secure internet site on the web. Now, all of these at-home employees as well as remote employees could download this golden image onto their host PCs, and they were up and running without requiring any additional hardware expense. This saved the company a lot of cost in terms of hardware. At the same time, it made the deployment process extremely easy. Some of our clients are using MojoPack to manage complex demo environments. Failed product demonstrations can turn out to be extremely costly to the company. They're usually caused by individuals, sales engineers typically, trying to change the settings of their host PC without knowing that these settings might also have an effect on their demo software, which is installed on the host PC itself. The best way to eliminate this pain is to make sure that these demo softwares are installed in their own MojoPack containers, and configuration also being performed in those containers. Now, these sales engineers do not have to worry about somebody messing up with their demo configurations, because their demo configurations are sitting in their MojoPack containers, and the host PC settings, when changed, will not have any effect on these containers. Some of our customers today are using MojoPack this way, and they have their sales demos in their USB drives, USB flash drives, or hard drives. Some of them are also thinking forward and trying to move to cell phones with enough storage. This way, sales engineers will just have to carry their cell phones as long as the cell phone has enough storage. They don't even have to carry extra USB drives. Some of the engineering organizations of large companies, consisting of software developers and QA engineers, use MojoPack the following way. Many times, software engineers develop applications, and they want to test out these applications on various PCs. But the worry is, sometimes these applications can destroy host systems' files, registry, or other settings. Welcome to MojoPack. One of the best ways of trying out these applications without destroying your host machine is by installing these applications inside a MojoPack container. Play with the application as much as you'd like, and if you think the application is messing around with system settings, simply delete the MojoPack volume and try over again. Your host system is completely intact and not affected. Some of the software companies in the Bay Area are using MojoPack the following way. They have a lot of software developers that are working on multiple projects at the same time. Each of these projects sometimes require different development environments. So with MojoPack, these engineers can now have multiple development environments on the same laptop, or they could use USB devices with MojoPack installed in them. You can either use multiple such USB devices for each of your development environment, or you could install MojoPack on multiple TrueCrypt containers, and you can have multiple TrueCrypt containers on your host PC. I personally ran into this use case a couple of weeks ago. I was trying out Microsoft Office 2007, but my host machine had Office 2003 installed. So what did I do? I installed MojoPack. Inside MojoPack, I tried out Office 2007. And both of them, 2003 as well as 2007, coexisted on the same machine at the same time. A community college in the East Coast is trying out exactly the same thing. And these guys are using this to train their students. They have a bunch of students that they train for using Microsoft Excel and other Office products. And they're using MojoPack today as an effective vehicle to switch back and forth between different versions of these softwares, as well as other softwares. These are just some of the use cases of MojoPack that we talked about in the enterprise. Obviously, there are a lot more ways to use MojoPack depending on what the enterprise is. If you believe that your enterprise could have a good use for MojoPack, please contact us.